Rise and shine. It's a Paulie John video time. Pips, how you going, mate?
Good, mate. Good, mate. Been a long time between drinks.
It has, mate. So tonight's video, our first one back in a while. Bit of a funny one, I guess you could say. We're going to do the video on lies that our mother and father told us when we were kids, and we want to know, do you find yourself telling some of these lies to your kids now, if you have any? Because I know I certainly do. But just quickly before we start, like we normally do with a joke, um, why are cyclones normally named after women? Tips?
Oh, is it pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? I'm not sure.
It's because when they come, they're wet and wild, and when they go, they take your house and car. Just keep that in mind. But
Shit.
no, all right. Look, let's get into it, right? So lies our mum and dad told us as kids, right? Number one, it's illegal to drive with the overhead light on. Now, my mother still reckons that's the thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I do.
Did it happen to you?
Oh, yes, and I don't say it's illegal, but yeah, whenever the kids are in the car or I was in the car as a kid, it was always a big no-no. You never drive the car with the lights on. Yeah, I don't know about being illegal though, but
No? Well, there's one we can agree on, eh?
and the kids with their phone lights these days as well,
Yeah,
sitting
that.
in the front seat with their fucking screen blaring. Like, fucking get off your phone.
No, that leads into it, mate.
Ah,
Number two, if you swallow chewing gum, it will stay in your system for 7 years, and if you fart, it will blow up as a bubble from your bum bum. Uh, you heard this one?
yeah, yes. Mum and dad always told me never swallow chewing gum because it gets stuck in your guts. But
7 years.
yeah, 7 years. Yeah, I don't know about that.
But I've swallowed a bit of chewing gum in my day, and I reckon there might be some in
I
there.
reckon it's still in there.
Uh, um, Number three, you have to wait 30 minutes after eating before you can go for a swim, whether it be in the pool or at the beach. Now, my mother still tells me this, and I say, grow up, mum. This is not a truth.
Mate, it's it's still a thing, I reckon. You got to stay out of the water for 30 minutes, or else you're going to get a stitch and you might, cramp up and drown.
You get a stitch from doing exercise, that rules you and me out. Second thing, when you
Mate,
go, you don't, you're just in the water like a hot dog.
I'll get a stitch walking to the toilet.
Mm. But
But I've
that's
had,
one I still hear.
yeah. We still say to the kids now, just, give it 10, 15, 20 minutes. Don't go in the pool straight away. But they
Uh,
don't listen. They're at the age now they don't listen.
no, fair enough. Um, Number four, don't sit too close to the TV. Otherwise, you'll go
Mm.
blind, you'll get square eyes, and you'll need
Bare
glasses.
eyes.
And no one
Yep.
wants kids with glasses. Now,
Yep.
my brother's got four eyes, and he was like this at the TV. So this one might be true.
I'll be true. Well, it can't be good for your eyes. Like, my eyes are fucked now. Even looking at my hand, look like I've got seven fingers. But yeah, it can't be good. And also, a new thing with kids with their tablets now, you got to make sure that their elbows are at minimum 90 degrees.
I wouldn't know,
So
mate. I don't know.
how kids sit like this with their device.
Hmm.
So you got to make sure that their elbows aren't less than 90 degrees this way, or else their screen's too close.
So how the
So
hell are you police
that's
manage
a
that?
new one. Hey,
How's anyone going to police and manage that?
I don't know. I've just heard. I know my younger brother with his kids. My sister-in-law Sarah, she says tells her kids 90 degrees, and they'll go, ooh.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So the tablet doesn't give them square eyes, mate.
No, that's all good. All oval eyes or wok-eyed, whatever you want to call it. Number five. Okay,
I
now
used to know a guy be called Wackeye back at First Armored Regiment, mate.
there you go.
That was his nickname, fucking Wackeye.
There you go.
Hmm.
Number five. Our dog went to live on a big farm. Now, later learnt this meant the dog died. Um, why not just say the dog died? Have you heard?
Our dogs died of lead poisoning.
Yes, this can happen. Yes.
Um, I my old man used to be bad for that. If there's a dog, he didn't. If we had a dog, family dog, and it was in the first 12 months of its life, I remember as a kid, a couple dogs just disappearing, and we never ever knew what happened to them. Then Mum told us later on in the years when we were growing up that yeah, they died of lead poisoning. Your dad took them out and shot them.
Yeah, right. Well, there you go. So the moral to that is there's always something about someone's pet.
Right.
You lie about the pet until your kids are older.
Correct.
Number six. Now, my mother's extremely bad for this, and I'm very bad for this. I'm just quickly going into the shops to get one thing. Now, back in the day, I'd be waiting in the car because it wasn't illegal then, and she'd come out with a trolley load of stuff.
Mm.
Like, just getting one thing doesn't happen when you go to the shops, mate.
It doesn't when you go with my wife. I hate shopping with her because she walks so slow as well. And she goes, "Oh, just have a look up and down here." Like I'm a firm believer if I've got a list or if I know two things I need to get, boom, straight in, straight out.
Unless you're in the chip aisle and there's stuff half price on special.
Unless you go in the chocolate and lolly aisle, and the kids love going shopping with me because I'll grab the mint slices, the Tim Tams, the crowns. I'll chuck them in the value packs. In you go. Because you
Right.
got to have snacks. I love snacks. That's why I'm a fat cunt. I love snacks.
Wait till you see this photo I got. But no, you're not wrong there, mate. Moving on to number seven, we've got don't swallow the watermelon seeds, otherwise a watermelon will grow in your stomach. Well, let me tell you something. Looking at my stomach, I've had one growing for 30 something years. That
I never ate watermelon, so
really,
but I always got told if you didn't clean behind your ears, you're going to grow potatoes.
well, there you go.
All the dirt behind your ears. So same sort of thing, I guess.
Yeah, well, I still eat watermelon. I still eat the seeds, and I've,
You eat the
I've,
seeds.
yep, yep,
What about the girls?
I eat the seeds. My
Give
daughter,
them
when we eat passion fruit, she just nibbles at the seeds first of the passion fruit, then drinks the juice. I'm like, you're weird. But yeah, that's
should get
what
them to shoot the seeds at each other and have fucking seed fights.
yeah, that
Like,
works. Number eight. This one here translates to no, but it's maybe I'll think about it. Now we all know as kids when our parents say that, that means no.
yeah, they're dodging the answer. They don't
Correct.
like what if I say,
My
yeah,
theory
maybe.
is they don't have a good enough excuse as to why they say no, so they just say maybe and think about it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 100%. I do that. I'm bad for that. The kids will ask me if we can go somewhere, if they can buy something or do something or whatever. I'll say, yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. And no, just
No,
haven't got the courage to say no.
no, that's fair enough, mate. We've all been there, done that. Number nine. This is only apparent if you've had a pool growing up as a kid, but my father used to say, if your wee wee's in the pool, the water will turn purple. Now, I know this is bullshit, and I'll tell you why, because Dad, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but I used to piss in that family pool all the time. It didn't turn purple.
So what you're saying is you had a pool growing up.
I did, yes.
Mm. No, I never had a pool. Wouldn't know.
Well, if you are got this far in the video and you happen to hear this one, let me know and what your parents said about it. But no, that's all good.
Mate,
Moving on to
the river going through town didn't even have water in it.
well, there you go. There you go. This is number 10, all right? And I've got something to share here. Number 10 is eat all of your food so you get big and strong. Now,
Like
I'm just
me.
going to show you what happens when you eat all your food. Hang on a second. I'm just going to share my screen here. So this is what happens when
Better
you
not be a picture of me.
eat all your food. Have a look
Better
at
not be.
that's me at 141 kilos, and that's what happens when you eat all your food. Don't eat all your food. If you're full, don't eat it. Otherwise, you look like this.
Looks like you're really enjoying that beer too.
But that glass is tiny, man, and you have one gulp and it's like gone. But mate, that was a
Is
good
that
time.
when you went out? Is that when you boys went out to that fella's place and stayed there overnight?
That was when we did the what's it called? The overnight at Omeo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jake,
Um,
Dutchy, Wibbs, Kiger, when
yep,
we're all slim and
yep.
athletic except for me.
Did your parents ever say to you, eat all your fucking bread crust, put hairs on your chest?
Hang on, that's another one towards the end, mate.
Uh,
You're jumping.
oh,
Do you tell your kids to eat all their food so they get big and strong?
yeah,
Lovely.
especially your vegetables, obviously.
Yeah. Moving on, number 11. Eat all
Uh,
your carrots with dinner so you can see in the dark, my mother used to say. Now, I'm a no Superman or Batman. I eat carrots nearly every night with dinner, and I still can't see in the dark. I can yet alone see hardly during the day.
mm. Do you want me to tell you where that came from?
Sure.
I'm not sure if it was World War One or World War Two, but it was started by I think it was World War Two, the Battle of Britain. You know, when the Germans were trying to bomb England and bomb them out of the war before it sort of started.
Mm.
So I believe that the British started a rumor that their pilots were eating carrots and they could see in the dark when they were doing the night missions. So that's how it all started. Started during World War Two. British pilots started spreading rumors that they were eating carrots, made them see in the dark.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Bit of history there, mate.
Yes.
Number 12. This is an old school Italian myth that my nonna or grandmother and mother used to do when I was younger. I don't know if it works. I tried it recently and it didn't work, but don't laugh, but rub olive oil and parsley around your bum hole when you are constipated. Apparently, it loosens everything up.
Hang on. Did you say you've just recently tried this?
I did try this a few months ago. I was a constipated.
How did the parsley go around the bumhole?
I'm thinking to myself, what am I making pasta here in the toilet?
Did it make it smell nice?
It fucking smelled all right, actually.
No, never heard of that
That,
ever.
that
That's the
is a
first time.
typical Italian bullshit way, which apparently works when you're young.
Well,
Uh,
it would have come from somewhere.
I know, I know. It's obviously,
Like you got to think about it. All these things have come from somewhere.
yeah, yeah, I know. There you are to laugh. Moving on, number 13. Eat all your food. There's kids starving in Africa. My mother
Yeah,
used to say, poor mate, there's kids starving in every country. All right. Well,
100%.
why is it that poor Africa cops it?
Well, it's probably one of the poorest countries in the world.
Do
Let's
you
be
remember?
honest.
Did you get told that growing up?
Yeah. No, not so much when I was growing up, but I've said it to my kids. Then my kids will say, "Nah, but I'm full." Then they say to me, then I say, "Well, you get no dessert then." And they go, "Oh no, no, I'm not full of dinner. I'm full of dinner, not dessert."
Yeah, but that's the mind.
Oh,
That's your mind and
yeah.
your insulin levels. That's how that all that shit works. But no, poor old Africa. Moving on, number 14. Don't pick your nose, otherwise you'll poke your brain. And this is my mother telling me that I'd not pick my nose in public. 'Cause I used to pick my nose and eat it when I was a kid.
Did
And
you really?
yeah, bad habit, man. And my mother used to say, I remember my mother used to say that, and it stopped me.
We were more down the line of stop picking your nose, you'll make it bleed.
Well, that too. But that's not a lie. That's the truth.
Yeah, true.
These are
If you're
all
picking
lies.
a big, hard, sticky booger.
Oh, mate. And this leads on to my last one that I've got, number 15, and that is eat your bread crust. It'll make your hair
Yes.
and curly. Now,
Mm.
I'm going to tell you something here, and this is a big lie, right? I eat bread every day. Being Italian, I eat the crust. Have a look at my hair. I don't have any.
Yeah.
It falled out. It fell out.
What about your chest?
Oh, I'll show you here. It's okay.
See.
But yes,
But you've got the eyebrows, but
yeah, I know. Look at them. They're like little
all
cats.
my uncle, all my uncle, fucking Jesus.
They're caterpillars, man.
Holy shit.
Look, I can do the rock. If you smell. No.
My uncles used to tell me that because they're all bald as fuck and they got big hairy chests. They say, yeah, I just grew too fast for my hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, growing sideways doesn't count.
No, no, that's
Um,
right.
yeah, look, that brings us to the end of my 15 lies my mother told me. Obviously,
Mm.
well, my family told me growing up, and a few of these I do on my kids. If you happen to do any of these to your kids or you whatever you heard them, let us know in the comments. If we've missed any, put some in the comments so we can have a bit of a laugh and a chuckle.
Yep,
And yeah, that's pretty much that's our video. What obviously we haven't been on for a few weeks. Can you briefly
yep.
explain why?
Yes, I was going to do that at the start, but that's all right. So, yeah, firstly, apologies.
No one cares, mate. It's when we get to the end if
Uh,
it still sticks around.
no, shut up. I'm going to explain it now. Yeah, so my old man flew down. Oh, I tell you what, he lives in the Whitsundays, obviously. He's in a little place called Midge Point, half an hour from Ely Beach. So obviously lovely warm weather. Holy shit. He was wearing 5, 6, 7 layers every day. He had a shirt, jumper, 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 jacket, jacket, jumper, jacket. Poor cunt froze his ass off while he was down here. But no, we built a shed. Um, we built a shed, and I'll should have a photo here real quick if you can give me 10 seconds or more, and I'll can I share screen?
Yep.
Um, so we built a shed 10 by 6 meters. There it is. 1 second. Oh, don't do that to me.
Also, there's a shed.
I'll show you my shed. Hang on, let me just. Where do I go again? There it is. Share that one. So I built a shed, 10 by 6 meters. It's got some windows and some doors and some other bits and pieces. That's pretty much what we did
Are
for
you
two
going?
weeks.
You're going to get it leveled so there's not such a big drop there.
That is level. What do you mean, big drop?
I see where the roller door is.
Here?
Yeah. See how there's like a
No,
massive
no.
drop.
That's only for like 40 centimeters.
Oh, right. Okay.
One sleeper is 200 mil, so 20 centimeters.
Hmm.
So it's not it's a nice sitting height. So but all that stuff's been cleared off now and they're starting to grow grass now. Get the
Lovely.
grass going, get the grass back nice and pretty like it used to be. So that's what we did for 2 weeks. So I apologize. And also obviously spending a bit of time with the old fellow, which I don't get to see him too often.
There you
So yeah, no, it was good for him to get away from home, obviously with mum passing away recently and stuff like that. So it's good to get him down away from that environment.
something to
And
get a car or something like
so again, oh, and he bought a car. Yep. So he drove. He bought a VZ SS Thunder Crewman.
that. Lovely.
So he got that. He got an exhaust done and got that churned while he was down here as well. So he drove that home. Took him 2.5 days to get home. So yeah. So the old fella's back up in the warm weather, loving life again.
Mate, you can't beat the
So
when you know people that are in paradise.
hmm.
Um, yeah, I couldn't go back there, mate. Couldn't apologise, mate. I know you call it
No,
home, but anything south of Brisbane, you can stick it up your bum.
no, that's fair enough. He's got 5 acres, mate, 200 meters from the waterfront. So um,
I don't think I could do the cold either, man. I couldn't live
tourist.
in the cold.
Oh, like you were down here, mate. You get used to it. It's only like the really, really cold days that get to me now, and the wind. The wind still goes straight through me. But when it's, single digits, it's not nice. But today was a nice day. It was 14, 15 degrees or something. The sun was out and it was beautiful. I was out in the backyard, t-shirt and shorts all day. So um, you get used to it. But no, I do hate the cold, obviously, coming from Queensland. So the
Mm.
wind is the big one for me.
Oh yes.
But yeah, that's what we've been doing. So obviously I got a fair bit. I got 2 cubic meters of gravelly dirt stuff rocking up tomorrow.
Mm.
for the path behind the shed, between the shed and the fence. So I'll wheelbarrow that up and make a nice little path. Put a bit of cement on top, make it all nice and hard so the weeds don't grow through.
Lovely.
And I've got to build some stairs off the back patio and getting ready for the Sky's 18th party in 8 weeks.
There you go.
Hopefully, I've got some nice green grass for you, mate.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
So
Still don't know what
that's it.
back is, man. I still don't know if I'm coming down myself. I'm coming with the kids. Still
Oh,
won't hear back
it is.
from accommodation. If I'm coming
Thanks.
down myself, but I'm probably going to crash at your place, mate.
Yes, okay.
If it's just
I'll have the old man. You'll probably be in the shed.
couldn't care less.
Because I'll have Dad and my brother here as well. So, and if you're in the shed, you'll be fucking with all Sky's fucking cronies.
Not going in the shed, mate. I'll sleep on the floor inside. Thank you very much.
Oh, mate, you can sleep on the lounge. Sleep on the lounge, bro.
That'll do. That lounge is good.
You've done it before. Last round of footy coming up, mate. But we'll talk about that another day, or
I haven't even looked at team list Friday yet. No, we'll talk about it another day. But no, I'll probably have a look at that after we get
Hey.
off.
sorry, one thing. Obviously, we know how fucking we're Broncos supporters and we're fucking utterly, bitterly disappointed and all this sort of bullshit. You know how I spoke to you. We spoke. This is a few months back. How quite happy to accept Michael Maguire as the coach. Buzz Rothfield's just Buzz has just come out and said in the media Broncos need to approach Madge Maguire as the coach.
They need to do something quick, smart, mate.
So,
Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves battling to get in the 8 in the years to come.
I don't know.
Anyway, look, let's cut it there. That's the end of our video, mate. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for listening. We greatly appreciate it. And
We'll get back to it.
We'll get
more
back
regularly now.
Regularly, and we'll catch us on the next one. Bon voyage, arrivederci.
Yeah, brother.